I offer my innumerable prostrations to the lotus feet of my Guru Dev, Swami Sivananda. And I also offer my prostrations and pranam to everybody assembled here. I'm especially grateful to Mrs. Sangeeta Patnaik, the principal of DAV Public School in Puri, who has kindly invited Swami Sivananda Maharaj, who is currently the oldest living man in the world. Grateful that all the devotees have also been invited. I'm very, very humbled at this opportunity to speak about the life of my Guruji. Swami Sivananda Baba was born on 8th of August 1896 in undivided India in a small village in Bengal. Babaji he is a beggar's child. His parents and his older sister used to beg from door to door for their livelihood. But they were so poor that even after begging, they could not fill their belly. They did not have enough food. So, till the age of 4 years, Babaji only had rice water, like the starch water. He could not even have rice. At the age of 4 years, his parents, because of the extreme poverty, they knew that they cannot raise their child. So they gave their child away to a monk from Navadvip. His name was Swami Omkarananda Goswami. So when the monk came, they gave him away. So Babaji went to Navadvip. At the age of 6 years, he returned home to his village to spend a few days with his parents. When he arrived home, he found that his sister had died of starvation. It was a very sad moment for Baba. Just after 7 days of returning home, one morning, just before sunrise, his mother passed away. And just after sunrise, his father passed away. Both passed away on the same day. This was a huge, huge tragic moment for Baba. But the villagers, they said, you have to complete their funeral rite, and you have to, what we call as Mukhagni, you have to do this. But Babaji, he refused. He could not simply put fire in their mouth. So he put fire on their lotus feet. This is how Babaji completed their funeral rites. After completing all the funeral ceremonies and rites, he returned back to Navadvip, to his Guruji, Omkarananda Goswami, and he received initiation. This initiation is known as Diksha. So he received the mantras from his Guru, and with that his life changed. He received divine knowledge, and he grew up at the shelter of his Guruji. Currently, Baba is 127 years old, 3 months. This is incredible. Baba is not only the oldest living man in the world, but he is also the happiest man in the world. I will try to explain why Baba is the oldest and how come Baba is also the happiest man. So please listen to this quite attentively. So Baba has no illness, he has no disease. Baba has no desire. He has no worry. He has no sadness. Baba does not have any problems in his life. So, Baba, if you look at his daily routine, what does Baba do? He wakes up in the morning at around about 3 o'clock, and 1 hour he does japa, all the mantras, and he will walk. And then he does 1 hour yoga every day without fail. Then Baba drinks water, around 2 liters of warm water in the morning. And then Baba also does puja path, Gita path without fail. Baba says we should all read at least 1 page of Gita every day. And Baba also advises us to do at least half an hour of yoga every day without fail. Then our life will be beautiful. Baba says yoga is a spiritual exercise to attain God. With yoga, our minds will be calm and we will be happy. And another reason why Baba is so happy is because he has no desire. I will now try to explain his diet. Baba does not have much oil. He does not have oil. He does not have any fruit, no milk, no sweets. His diet consists of, in the morning, he will take puffed rice with some boiled potatoes. Very little amount. In the lunch, he usually has rice, boiled dal, and some boiled sabji, mixed vegetables, different types of vegetables. And in the night, Baba takes barley. Baba, he observes fasting, spiritual fasting, which we know is called as Ekadasi. How many of you have heard of Ekadasi fasting? Can you please raise your hands? Okay, thank you. So that's very good because Ekadasi fasting actually cleanses our heart and mind and our body as well and brings us closer to God. So Baba's diets, as I mentioned, he does not take fruits. Now why does he not take fruits? Because Baba says the poor people of our country, they cannot afford fruits. This is why Baba has given up fruits. Baba loves the poor people. He feels for the poor people, especially the people affected with leprosy. Baba has been visiting Puri for more than last 50 years. And he has been serving the people affected with leprosy, Kusht Rogi, in Puri. Not only Puri, but also other dham, other holy places like Navadvip, Vrindavan, Bakura, and other places. Baba travels extensively throughout the year, meeting devotees and helping the poor people. But in contrast to how much he is serving others, in return, Baba is not actually asking for anything from anyone. He does not accept any donation. He does not accept any money from anyone. Whatever Baba desires, Lord Jagannath fulfills it for him. He has full faith, full surrender at the feet of the lotus feet of Lord Jagannath, who fulfills his desires. So Baba does not have any actually desires that he needs money or anything. So, and now my next question to you is, how many of you read Gita? Can you please raise your hand? Okay, thank you. So, in Gita, there is something called Nishkam Karma. In Karma Yoga, Lord Shri Krishna speaks about Nishkam Karma, and there is also another chapter in the Gita which speaks about Bhakti Marg, Bhakti Yoga. How many of you have heard of this? Thank you. So, Baba is a follower of in the path of selfless service and devotional love, Bhakti Marg. So Baba says that selfless service is the golden way to God realization. Selfless service is Nishkam Karma, which means that you don't desire anything in return for your action, for your service. You have no desire. So Baba actually follows that. He is a living example of Gita. Whatever is written in the Bhagavad Gita, Baba follows it. Another big advice of Baba is that we should all try to follow Sattvic diet. Because when we have sattvic diet, then our minds will be pure and our bodies will be pure. And in pure mind and pure body, God will enter and God will come. So, it is Baba's words, and I also practically, I think it is from the medical point of view, also there has been proof that vegetarian diet is the best diet. So because animal food can bring lots of diseases, mental diseases, physical diseases. So I think there is a lot of advantage if we follow a sattvic diet, sattvic vegetarian diet. Does any one of you have any questions regarding the life of Baba? You can raise your hand and you can ask your questions. I will try to answer them. This is your chance to ask questions. Don't miss this opportunity. Any questions, please? Yes, please, madam.
How to control anger?
Is the question how to control hunger?
Anger.
How to control anger? So, in the Gita, it's written, and this I hear this from Baba very often. Then that Kam, Krodh, and Lobh are the gates to hell. So it's a very good question how to control anger. Because I'm a psychiatrist, I deal with this problem a lot. It is very difficult to control anger because if we forcibly try to control anger, we cannot do. So the only way to control anger is to take the shelter of our Guru and to do the japa, whatever mantra your Guru has given you. If you do it sincerely and consistently, only 108 times a day, if you just do one round of chanting your japa, slowly, you will see your anger is reducing. It will not go away immediately, but it is reducing slowly. And as I say, if we maintain sattvic diet, if we do yoga, then anger will slowly reduce because yoga actually controls the mind. It actually calms the mind. So when our mind is calm, then we will actually see the anger disappearing slowly. And whatever is happening around us, if we accept it as the will of God, Baba says whatever is happening around us is by the will of God. So he does not have any protest, or he never tries to fight the will of God. So if something adverse events happen to us, if some negative things happen to us, if we accept it as the will of God and to say that this was what I had, maybe in my previous birth I had done something bad to this person, and because of my karma something is happening to me now. So if we try to work on ourselves rather than working on the other person, trying to invest our energy on the other person, if we try to focus that energy on ourselves, on self-improvement, then we will see that anger will go away. Now, if somebody is trying to give you, is trying to provoke you to give you anger, in a humorous way, you can say that you're trying to give me so many things, but I refuse to take it. So you don't take that. If somebody is giving you a negative comment, just say, that is your comment, it belongs to you. I refuse to accept it. So try and keep a very pure, pure energy around you, positive energy. Try to focus on positivity. Thank you. Any other questions?
How can we be regular in good practices, in good habits?
Can you repeat, please?
How can we be regular in good practices, in good habits?
So one thing is that morning shows the day. So if you at least maintain a habit of waking up early in the morning, and you give 1 hour for yourself, half an hour for yoga and half an hour for reading the Gita, just make it a routine. actually we have to develop discipline. Like when you come to school, you have to wake up in the morning, get dressed, come to school. It has become a habit, so it becomes very natural to you, very automatic, very natural. So like that, if you do a habit of waking up in the morning and then do half an hour yoga, half an hour of reading the Gita, then within 1 or 2 months, you will see that it's becoming very natural to you. You are immediately as you wake up, you say, okay, I have to wash my face, drink some water, and then I have to do yoga, and then I have to read the Gita. Then your whole day will be so beautiful.
Thank you.
You just explained the Babaji's diet. Will you recommend that to adolescent kids that are growing up?
So for children who are growing up, a vegetarian diet has all the requirements for a complete diet. Yes, children need fruits, they need milk. You can have those, Why Baba does not have milk and fruit is a different reason. It's because he feels for the poor people. When you grow up and you become an adult, and then if you have those kind of feelings that you don't want to have milk, you don't want to have fruits, then you can give up. But as growing children, I think you need your diet of milk and fruits. And yeah, by the way, Baba gives lots of fruits to all his devotees. Every time we visit Baba, he gives us only fruits, lot of milk sweets, milk products. He gives his devotees all this. Only he does not take. Any other questions, please?
Ma'am, it is said that all the desires spring within us and that is the root cause of our unhappiness. But we find as normal mortals and human beings that desires come one after the another. So how is it possible to be happy always? Because desires are the root cause of unhappiness.
Your question is very, very difficult because as human beings, we are driven with desire. But if we can change our desire, focus from ourselves to serving others. Like if you have a desire that you need money, you need your job, right? But your desire is not just for yourself, not for your enjoyment, but you want to do something good for others, like you want to serve others. So if you change the desire to something else, like not centering around you, but centering on others, like how Baba does, he only wants to serve the poor people. Like that, if you switch your desire to something else, then you will see that yes, you're doing all your daily work, you're doing your job, you're doing your activities, but you are doing it with a desire to please the Lord, please Lord Jagannath, please, or do God's work, something like that. So if you can switch your desire to sattvic desires, then I think it's possible. Okay, I have taken a lot of your time. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.